taken extremely seriously violence and threats of violence. We've always taken serious action against terrorism, and we always will. We have an extremely diverse country, and freedom of expression is something that we have.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Geo-Politrick Guy. Today we're diving into a story that's not just another case of censorship. This could be the start of a serious global rift. What's happening between Canada, India, and Australia? Why would Canada suddenly decide to block an Australian channel's broadcast featuring India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, right after he called out pro-Khalistan extremists? And here's where it gets really interesting. Canada's crackdown on free speech could have huge consequences for its alliances, including with the Five Eyes intelligence group. Such a hypocrite with a big H.
Blocking or banning Australia, the prominent outlet there, Australia Today. Yes, you have heard it correctly. We've also seen that we understand that the social media handles and pages of this particular outlet, which is an important diaspora outlet, has been blocked and are not available for viewers in Canada. This happened just a few hours after this particular handle carried the press conference of External Affairs Minister along with Penny Wong. And the particular media outlet also had several articles on the visit of the External Affairs Minister, as also an interview of External Affairs Minister. So we were surprised. It looks strange to us, but nonetheless, what I will say that these are actions which yet again highlight the hypocrisy of Canada towards freedom of speech. You would have said,
could Trudeau be making a move he'll soon regret? With Trump back in the White House, a more hardline approach to extremism on the horizon, and rumors swirling about his new pro-India cabinet picks, things are about to get complicated for Trudeau. Are we witnessing the beginning of a new world order? Or is Trudeau about to be left out in the cold? Stick around to find out. This is one episode you don't want to miss. Now let's have a look at what Dr. S. Jaishankar said about Canada when he was asked in an interview.
Let me make three comments. One, Canada has developed a pattern of making allegations without providing specifics. Secondly, when we look at Canada, for us, the fact that they're putting our diplomats under surveillance is something which is unacceptable. Third, the incidents which the gentleman there spoke about, and do look at the video. I think they would tell you, in a way, the political space today, which is being given to extremist forces there. So we believe in freedoms. We also believe freedom should not be misused. And have we had a talk about it? Exactly on the lines which I've spoken.
Canada is part of the Five Eyes Alliance, an elite intelligence sharing group made up of the U.S., the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and of course, Canada. This recent move could strain Canada's relationship with these allies, especially with Trump back in the White House. Trump has historically been critical of Trudeau, viewing him as an inconsistent person and not trustworthy on key issues. Plus, Trump has openly declared his commitment to supporting Hindu rights and eliminating radical Islamic and pro-Khalistan elements, making this censorship particularly notable. But that's not the only sign that Trudeau's position is weakening. Billionaire Elon Musk, who was instrumental in supporting Trump's 2024 victory, has predicted that Trudeau's days as Prime Minister are numbered. When a Canadian user on X, formerly Twitter, called on Musk to help get rid of Trudeau, Musk's reply was short and clear. He will be gone in the upcoming election. This prediction adds to the pressure Trudeau's been facing at home, with polls showing the Conservatives in the lead and even members of his own Liberal Party calling for his resignation. Meanwhile, Trudeau's strained relationship with India hasn't helped. Since Trudeau accused India of involvement in the killing of a Khalistani terrorist, relations between the two countries have nosedived. India has frequently raised concerns over pro-Khalistan groups in Canada and Ottawa's failure to address anti-India activities. Trudeau's support for unchecked immigration has added fuel to the fire, with critics arguing that it has contributed to the rise of extremism. Now here is where things are getting more interesting. It's no secret that Indian Americans have become a force to be reckoned with in U.S. politics. And now, it looks like Trump's inner circle might have several familiar faces. Vivek Ramaswamy, Kash Patel, Bobby Jindal, and even Tulsi Gabbard are rumored to be contenders for key cabinet roles. Ramaswamy, praised by Trump as smart as hell, is said to be in the running for Secretary of Homeland Security, bringing his bold, America First ideas on extremism and border security to the table. Patel, known for his fierce loyalty and deep experience in defense, is eyeing the role of CIA director, which would amplify Trump's hardline approach to national security. Jindal, the former Louisiana governor, is rumored for Health and Human Services Secretary, while Gabbard, with her foreign policy chops, is a possible pick for Secretary of State, each aligned with Trump's focus on reinforcing American strength. Adding to this shakeup, Trump's win will strain the Five Eyes alliance, especially given his strained relationship with Canada's Justin Trudeau. As Elon Musk recently hinted, Trudeau's time in power might be nearing its end, given his handling of extremism and Canada-India relations. With Trump and Musk close, these appointments and policy shifts could ripple through Western politics, shaking things up for global liberals and heightening scrutiny on radical elements abroad. With such a lineup, the next 4 years are set to bring sweeping changes to America's alliances and international relations. Trump's win and his potential cabinet appointments don't just shake up Washington. They signal a strengthening of U.S. India relations, which is poised to benefit India tremendously. With figures like Ramaswamy and Patel potentially in key roles, the alignment of U.S. foreign policy with India's security interests, especially concerning regional threats, seems stronger than ever. And the big picture is even more striking. Trump's presidency, alongside Prime Minister Modi, Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu, and Russian President Putin, is setting the stage for a new world order. This power alignment could reinforce a shared stance on global security, aiming to ensure peace and combat extremism from a unified front. This trident of Trump, Modi, and Netanyahu might be the start of something transformative, a force in the international arena that promises a tougher stance against radicalism and a renewed focus on global stability. With the three taking the lead, we could see a profound shift in alliances and policies worldwide. I'll dive deeper into this trio's potential impact on global peace and the emerging world order in my next video. Stay tuned for an in-depth analysis later. So, with Trump back in power, a shaken Five Eyes alliance, and Musk publicly declaring his doubts about Trudeau's future, things aren't looking stable for the Canadian PM. The next Canadian federal election, set for next October, could be the ultimate test for Trudeau. What do you all think? Could this rift in the Five Eyes alliance grow wider? Is Trudeau's time running out? Let me know in the comments, and stay tuned here on Geo-Politrick Guy for more geopolitical breakdowns.